damage is going to go through on Okoye, leaving her at 1 on her healthy side. Tisdale, are you two playing the Snap TTG? There's going to be a... And there was no wild on that, so there is not a push. Thank you, Dr. D. And then, is that a second movement? After an impact weapon? Oh, he does have a place. Web swing. Hey, Otis, how you doing, man? Cord Guy, very good to see you. Tim, I'm here to remind you that you have a drawing tool. That's a great point. Do I actually have that set up on this? I might not, but...
Yeah, Spectacular has a push.
Okay.
On his impact webbing.
Spiders do a lot of things, Tisdale. And if Spider-Mans, Ghost Spiders, whatever, Arachne can do whatever a spider can, then the big thing that spiders do is usually not be able to get out of a bathtub. The porcelain is normally a little too slick.
Yeah, it's rough on their legs.
Yep.
Like it's hard to get grip.
They also can't do taxes. Dr. D was nice to add. Spiders, the big attacks evaders of the arachnid scene. That's going to be Dr. Voodoo moving up. And we are probably getting some Spirit Venom. I'm assuming into a Toad. Looks like we are. And there's 2. Blocking 2.
2 blocks, yeah.
All damage is blocked, but did he trigger the throw?
I don't think
He might
so.
not have. He might not have got the things
Yeah, I
he
don't
needed
think
for it. You do get the sap though.
Because it's 2 hits for the throw, looks like.
I think so. I'm surprised Tim hasn't figured out how to play WoW while commentating.
What do you think he's doing on his computer?
Hearthstone.
It's close enough.
Playing that new WoW Pandaria remix.
Another 70-year-old game you like to enjoy.
All right, we have a double walk from Abaku. We can make this a little bit bigger for us too. So Baku double walking up onto that point. Looks like we still have Miles for Crispy and the boys. Moving down, moving around all over town. He might still be able to get onto that bottom secure.
It looks like he might be able to, yeah.
Would not learning how to actually play WoW require competence? Ooh, that's a great call. Can you try to not learn? I do all the time.
And you succeed.
Mm-hmm. I'm very good at it.
Very, very good.
All right, so that is going to end round 1. Crispy and the boys picking up 4. A force, what the A is Austin, grabbing 3 there at the end of round 1. Ooh, an SOD leak on YouTube? I'll be checking that out later. That's some lunch braid. Lunch braid.
Lunch braid?
Lunch break.
Great job. Really bringing the casual.
I'm really good at it, man. I've
are.
been practicing it for a few years. And then in between rounds as well, if we have games finish up early or we haven't gone to time, we're also going to have Dr. D, host of Arachne, coming on to paint some models. So we can, it's been a minute since we've painted on the stream, and last time...
Is he going to teach us how to use wet palette?
It was me, yeah. So we might see some wet palette action. So we got some rolls there for the Cosmic Invasion. Did any All right, so Voodoo got the power there. Looks like M'Baku's getting it as well.
Yeah.
You know, that's something M'Baku certainly doesn't hate, is having a bunch of power.
I hate M'Baku having a lot of power. Doesn't work out well for me.
All right, nothing on Spectacular Spider-Man is going to get the push and power. Dr. D is doing the hobbying. Nightcrawler is breathing a sigh of relief. Thanks, Peter. Good to see you.
Can Nightcrawler even breathe after you took his lungs out on the hobby stream that day?
Here's the deal. Nightcrawler came out all right. Nightcrawler,
Oh, you bought a new one?
nope.
Oh, okay.
Listen, he's a little crunched up. Black Cat also getting vaulted there, cosmically, and getting some power about it. Was there fun with bubble wrap? Hopefully the video will be released before Xmas. Yes, Dan was not super pleased with how honestly great our microphones were picking up all of the brown paper bags that our gifts were in. The gift for JB, by the way, was very thoughtful. He really appreciated that. Great idea there. Dude's been walking, you know what I mean? Now he's doing it in style. I'm currently hobbying. I'm painting a golden bust to award the player on our team when we throw under it in the pair process in an upcoming event. Aww. Just do a light dusting of expanding spray foam to expand Nightcrawler's bamf. Oh, that actually sounds pretty good, Simpson.
You probably shouldn't be using those sort of hobby tools or anything like that.
Yeah.
Have Lindsay do it for you.
The Onondaga County was actually very clear in their statement about what hobby tools I'm not allowed to use, and it's most of them. Most of them.
Did you strip those models yet? Those Death Troopers that you put 6 inches of paint on?
Nope. Lindsay just painted over them. Why have 6 when you could have 7, you know?
Well, that's true.
Someone take away the rubber band guns from JB now that Stubbs is in the party. He duct taped it under the table. Dan doesn't know he has it, but he has it. Toad is going to run away, back behind that kiosk.
Tactically retreat.
Tactical
he
retreat.
He didn't run away. This Toad slander will not be tolerated.
Oddly enough, he wasn't actually retreating. That's the pickup window at the pharmacy there at that kiosk.
Yeah, he just had, he had an antibiotic he had to pick up.
So this is M'Baku, you said? And this is a spender showing 3 so far with a wild and a crit. And this is into Toad.
Blocking 2.
Who's it into? Oh, this was into Ghost Spider. Should she block 2? Should she just going to take 1?
Yep.
So the throw is going to happen here.
So I advanced short and attack different character.
All right, so 2 damage total after the collision. And then he's going to follow on up. And this will be the follow-up builder after the short move, following the target. She's not going to roll anything there for defense. Gets the 1 re-roll from Miles, turns into a skull. She's going to take 3. That's going to...
Is that Daze?
Bring her down. Yep. Well, maybe her name predates herself because she's about to be a ghost.
Not yet. She's got to be KO'd to be a ghost, right? She has to be KO'd to be a ghost, right?
Yeah, she's doing the sneak preview.
Oh, okay.
On Dazed.
I'm okay with spider people being dazed, though.
Right?
Really
Hey, tell me, is this mine or yours?
it sounds like mine a little bit.
Okay. Gwen's still up?
Because the build I set him on didn't happen.
Gotcha. What was the information?
When did you use ukulele? He did.
Gotcha. He hit Wong with the follow-up attack.
I don't think that's what he said.
That's accurate. Simpson, thank you for the hydrate. Who's this into? Who's this attack into?
Take one and drop
So yeah, she'll be. Sounds like
Okay, so that was the second attack action from Mbaku. This time dazing Ghost Spider. She drops a Skrull.
Rev would like some of the Whip Dr. D in the shade.
Yeah.
Do you know an ex-boxer that might be able to?
You know, I do know what sport he used to play. So this is who into who? Oh, so it was two spenders. Gotcha. Okay.
Pushing Wong all the way away?
Okay, so he does get the push and the pursuit on Wong too. Yeah, and Baku just bodying some Web Warriors.
You love to see it.
You
Chuck.
really do. You really do. And he's going to try to pick up a scroll. And he's not pushed about it. So that's a dazed Ghost Spider and Wong from a very angry, or maybe just effective Mbaku. But when you get 4 attacks and 3 additional moves
Yeah, that's really nice.
off of a couple spenders, like I said, Mbaku kind of wants to be pushed by that Cosmic Vault. Get that power and
Yes.
just put it into other people's teeth. And he's not a dentist. It's all going Wong. Yep. It's all going Wong. So outside of potentially Mbaku, I almost called you Dr. T.
Dr. T?
Dr. T.
I don't have a license, unfortunately. so-
Oh, you don't have a medical
Yeah.
license? Okay.
Neither does Dr. D, but we call him Doctor.
When you go up against Wakanda, outside of Mbaku, are there any other characters that you're really hoping don't end up getting brought to the table?
I really do not like playing King T'Challa. I don't like playing Shuri. I don't like playing any of them.
Yeah.
With that new leadership, it is pretty brutal.
Yep.
I don't like it at all. I don't like it so much that I put them in my bag to play. Can't beat them? Join them. That's what I hear you
Yeah,
do.
that's fair. Viper, Dr. D says, is one, when someone's running Wakanda, he's like, man, I hope they don't bring Viper.
I don't think Viper must be a model in Infinity.
Okay, we have a web swing from Spectacular Spider-Man. Now, as only a 3 threat, he does not get a steroid on his next attack, but it does let him, push himself around. And this is going into... Okay, this is a strike into Okoye, showing 2.
Blocking 1.
But with all those blanks, blocking it all. So, and it looked like that was an impact webbing. So he did get a wild because he rolled a wild and a crit, which got him to 5 dice on that impact webbing. The web head should thwip more. That web head has been thwipping every activation. That is going to end up for Crispy and the boys. And looks like we're going to get an activation from the man, the myth, the amphibian, the toad. Are toads amphibians?
I think so.
Okay. Dr. D has confirmed toads are amphibians.
Do you know what happens when they get hit by lightning?
I do know what happens when toads get hit by lightning.
Everyone should know that.
Everyone really should. If you don't know, make sure to send a postcard to P.O. Box G, West Oneonta, New York, 13861, and ask, what does happen to a toad when it gets struck by lightning? And I'll text you back.
You're not going to hit a toad with lightning and send it back through the mail?
I'll send you a dead toad. And explode, as the kids call it.
so bad.
Thwip, thwip, boom. That's my favorite Uncle Cracker song.
I don't think that's Uncle Cracker.
Thwip, thwip, boom? No, not click, click, boom. That's Saliva.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah.
Oh, is this off an EP I didn't hear of?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
Yep. The deep cuts, the B-sides from the 2001 Spider-Man movie. I do love bees. All right, so that's going to... So it's just a double move from Toad. And looks like we're going to be... I don't think a Toad has tongue-punched anybody this game, either Toad.
I don't think so. Well, we don't know what's going on with the pharmacist in the kiosk over there.
Oh, that's true.
It
Yep.
could be.
So Miles is going to web swing there. Getting into that opponent back line. And we will have that web line kick going into Dr. Voodoo. And he's going to sacrifice into Toad. You know what happens when you web line kick a doctor? He makes Toad take it.
Yeah, that's okay. Toad can take it.
Mm-hmm. All right, showing 4. Blocking 3. Oh, Toad actually sacrificed a doctor. Okay. Got the throw trigger on the wild.
Yeah, he did.
So he's going to take a damage from that. And what was that roll for, Dr. D? Gotcha. Okay, Toad took 2 off of that throw from Dr. Voodoo, who was web line throwed into that frog. Scarlet Widow is only here for Dr. D.
It's probably a general consensus in the chat.
Similar to most of my relationships, Dr. D's just on his phone ignoring me, so. From? Nice.
The bits and pieces I can pick up of your guys' interactions are fantastic.
That's true. Dr. D bringing up a great point. Miles Morales, as someone with Spider-Man powers, has great balance. All right. And they are going to interact with the scroll. Voodoo's picking it up, and then he's going to get pushed about it. Happy birthday, Kara. We did get you a present as well, a weekend free of Dr. D. You're welcome. Thank you. All right, so that's going to be back to the boys, who some have referred to as Crispy, or also the. Oddly enough, it's only a 2-man team. One gentleman's name is Crispy, the other one is named The Boys. I do believe there is a 3-man team here that does not have their 3rd member arriving until round 2.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Is that why we have a game finished already?
That is probably... Well, it could be. Is there a full one decided? I assume that
believe
they would
there
just
is.
have one be an auto win, so the other 2 teammates that are still there would have to win both of their games.
No, it looks like we actually have one finished already, the whole thing.
Oh, wow. Well, when you have... What was that movement up top? Okay, so we have Okoye going up, moving back onto the point. Looks like no damage through. What's that?
6 for 8 for A-Force?
I keep trying to put the words that Dr. D is telling me into MCP terms, and then halfway through the sentence I realize it's nonsense. And then my brain tries to finish the equation, and it just doesn't work. 9-5 with Crispy in the lead. With A-Force in the lead.
A-Force scored 6 that round.
Whoa! All right, so 9-5 going into round 3. Don't call it a comeback.
We all love comeback stories, though.
It's true. All right, Black Panther is going to be vaulted there, getting a little bit of power and getting a push. Oh, it's probably only showing us a win because just the one game is completed. Hey, Deaton, how are you? You rooting on your boys, I assume?
Who are his boys?
Rip it and grip it.
Oh, okay.
Who did? M'Baku also getting vaulted. Well, Mirror Image certainly doesn't hate another double spend return from M'Baku.
He's done a lot of work already.
He really, dazing 2 characters in a single activation, throwing stuff around.
Really
kind of making a ruckus.
I'm so happy. Unlike you.
I made them, I just didn't paint them.
Are they all on a base?
Nope.
Exactly, you didn't make them.
So that is going to be Ghost Spider and Wong flipping to their injured side at the start of round 3. Do we have any injuries for A-Force but the Ace Austin?
Doesn't look like it.
Any injured characters for A-Force? Currently no injuries. Just getting insulted from every possible voice that's in my head today. So,
I mean,
normally they're a lot more docile.
Yeah, you kind of deserve it.
And there's a hydrate.
Okay, can we disable the hydrates?
No. This is what it feels like.
Here's
Dr. D's
I don't
hydrate.
like it. All right, I'm out of coffee.
By the way,
I don't know what to drink now.
Hail Hydrate shirts in the store. You can buy one and hydrate yourself. Help make the Hail Hydrate shirt the #1 t-shirt on the network.
No, Arachne has the best t-shirt on the network.
Well,
so that should be the #1 t-shirt.
They have multiple t-shirts now, Arachne. So
Yes, look at this.
there's also these dope Arachne shirts.
Available in children's small only, apparently.
Or a Dr. D large is what they call that.
Doctor, did you bring me my shirt? You said you were going to bring me one? Did I? Yeah. You're not going to make it happen this weekend unless you're flying back and coming back again.
All right.
Do we have another hydrate?
We did. Is that a Texas? Can you hear me still? I can't hear you. You want to hold A? I'll hold B. Yeah.
Did you guys figure it out?
Yes.
Good.
All right. All webbed up. Who's playing it? Okay. So Black Cat playing all webbed up. I see M'Baku slowed. This is a big attack coming from. So it must be Spectacular Spider-Man going into Panther.
5 hits, 1 block.
So four damage
through.
going through.
Ooh.
That's
Significant.
that Future King just got chunked for 4. How are the other 2 games? How are the 2 games for the team going? Oh, that was a troublemaker. So 1 damage in the stagger onto Black Panther. Can we take a look at these other teams' ratings for A-Force, but the A is Austin, and Crispy and the Boys, to see if any of their other games have finished up? Once again, the Longshanks, if you guys did.
I don't think they've assigned pairings in Longshanks.
M'Baku throwing the taco truck into Gwen.
I love thrown terrain.
It's really fun. And she only blocks one, so she's going to take 3 off of that aerial taco truck.
You know, if he was playing Magneto, he'd get to distribute power for that taco truck.
That's very true. If Magneto was the one that threw that, everyone would be so much more powerful. And he has a Hail Hydrate sticker on it. Love it. All right, M'Baku into Gwen here, rolling 3 blanks, but he does have 2 hits. Well, take 3, they're small. And then does show that we're blocking 2.
So they
Gotcha. So it doesn't look like anything has finished up for the other teams yet,
We don't know.
or we don't know.
They didn't assign pairings in Longshanks.
Gotcha. So no. So they didn't assign pairings in Longshanks, so we won't really be able to see without.
Yeah, all we will see is the team versus the team,
Yeah.
not the individual matchups until they go through and put those in Longshanks.
Okay. Tell the players to fill out Longshanks after pairing so I can follow along better. We'll actually talk to Nate, and he'll yell at people if they don't do that. Tables aren't adjacent. No, not really. They're set up kind of in 2 rows on one side of the event and 2 on the other, looks like, as well. So,
Do you want to grab Nate?
yeah. Why didn't they use Longshanks? Merzane, how are you? Great question. Gwen is dead. I told you she does. So that is Ghost Spider is going to be KO'd now.
I would say that's unfortunate, but it's not.
You know, as our resident spider hater, Tisdale, you know, you gotta smile a little at a ghost spider being permanently ghosted.
I really do.
Every Tinder date she gets going forward, just straight up ghosted. Good, I missed you. Oh, dude, you too, man. I'm not even going to make the obligatory joke that we always make when you come in here, because I respect you as an individual.
What's the joke you have to make every time?
I'm sure chat will do it for me.
No, see? They said no.
Oh, nice. Even better. All right, Miles web swinging. Who's the co-host, Scarlet Widow? This is
That's Tim France. That's the co-host.
Mike Tisdale,
Hello.
friend of the network, part of the network, some might even say. He's helped us out on quite a number of things. All right, so this web swing strike showing 2-4 for the hits, blocking 2. And did get the throw trigger.
That's big.
That is. The amount of destruction like that Miles does on that builders by just having that wild throw, that's actually, I think it goes up to size 3.
Yeah, it's size 3, yeah. I actually really like Miles. I just don't like Peter Parker.
M'Baku does not take damage from collisions. M'Baku doesn't, I know that. I didn't hear what you said, I just assumed you were talking about M'Baku. Yeah, dude, I get that. Synesthesia is one of the side effects. How great is it that I can't say regular basic human words, but synesthesia rolls right off the tongue?
No, Peter Parker didn't steal my girl. He just cries an awful lot for me. I don't like it. He just whines nonstop.
Yep.
And I already have Tim in my life, so
I do cry to Tisdale a lot. And that's a voodoo. Getting in his station wagon and heading back to that cosmic vault. Some might say similar to the Wrigley gum, double mint gum. Voodoo double moved.
Nobody says that, Tim. Sorry.
You both said that at the same time.
That's-
Unprompted. No, that's fair. It's because they're both self-respecting Tim haters.
Black Panther's not gone.
If you wanted to, really kind of put some French on it, Tim haters.
No, nobody wants to do that. Please don't do that again, ever again.
Stop it.
Stop what?
Both of you said no one says that at the same time.
Yeah, because we're of the same mind. We both hate you.
True. Can we get a Tisdale insult counter? Yeah, we could probably get a button up for that.
Just working 8-hour shift.
They're coming off a long shift, so they're a little punchy. Sometimes you walk into an elevator and you just got to punch some dudes if you want to get out of it. Even if you don't want to punch them. Even if you're aggressively opposed to punching them.
Right.
Sometimes you have to punch them.
Sometimes you still have to punch someone in the stomach.
It was like a parking garage meter where the arm's not going to go up until you punch someone in the stomach. Zero MC.